Can we talk about something? It's something called TikTok. So around a month ago, I was really sick, so I just needed something to just watch on my phone to keep myself entertained that wasn't really just heavy and required me to do some deduction skills on emotional intelligence or whatever. So during that period, I went on TikTok a lot, and usually I go on it like a couple times a week, and if I do go on it, it's like maybe like 5 minutes max. But it's truly insane how fucking weird TikTok has become. And of course, this is not exclusive to TikTok. You see all kinds of weird shit on Instagram, on YouTube, and whatever. But for now, let's just talk about TikTok, alright? So this system is just reliant on just creating trends like every fucking week. And if you're on TikTok, you know exactly what I mean. Some of these trends, right? Some of these trends are just so detrimental to your mental health. And I don't mean in the brain rot way, like, oh my god, why am I just watching a pig roll down a hill with rap music? I'm not talking about that kind of thing, okay? I'm talking about the kind of thing that would just absolutely obliterate a 12-year-old's mental health if they were on the app. And I think we all know by now that TikTok is filled with a lot of kids these days. And, you know, like, there was the Facebook, there was Instagram, but now kids these days, they get TikTok way before they get either of those two. And TikTok rewards people who are just attractive, right? So people who are attractive, they can just do like a short video doing nothing with just music, and they'll get hundreds and thousands of likes. And you know what kind of comments I see on these videos? Kids being like, oh my god, what I'll do to be pretty like you, or just one day I'll wish to be pretty like this. Like, what the fuck? Why are we letting this happen, guys? Like, am I going insane here? And I understand, like, forever attractive people have been scaling it to the top of social hierarchies for fucking centuries, millennia, whatever. But back then, we didn't have any direct point of comparison with ourselves to these outliers. So social media, right? All of them, they want you to stay on the apps or websites as long as possible so they can give you more ads, which gets them more money. Pretty simple, right? So how do they get you to stay on longer? They track how long you spend on each kind of video, and then they just give you more on it. So, for example, if someone with really low self-esteem saw someone really attractive, and they were just like going through the comments about how like pretty they are, and like they're just dwelling in their own misery, TikTok's just gonna give more of that to them, just so they can stay longer. That's not illegal or anything, but that's like, that would fuel so much self-hatred. And it seems like every fucking week there's a new trend to make people feel more ugly. So there was the invert filter, which, if you don't know, it's like a filter where it flips your face on the camera. And what that's supposed to show you, right, is that your face is not symmetrical. Oh no, fuck, we're imperfect, I guess. But now I'm seeing this girl who uses the invert filter and basically nothing changes. Wow, she's so pretty. I wish I could be like that. Just imagine like a 10-year-old kid in their bedroom using the invert filter, and their fucking face just goes like that. When it flips, oh, congrats, you're normal. That's what you're supposed to think. But nope, they'll just get depressed. They'll think with the rest of their lives how unsymmetrical their face is. Like, we should not be doing that. There was this recent one called facial harmony. What the fuck is facial harmony? What is this, the UN? Well, why are we talking about harmony? And what that is, right, the person will show individual select features on themselves, and then they reveal their whole entire face, and then say, hey, I have bad individual features, but good harmony, or vice versa. Which is so incredibly dumb, because what are you trying to prove at that point? I don't know, like, I feel like that just gives people who are not perfect looking an excuse to just be like, yeah guys, I'm ugly, and then that just reinforces that when they send it and they get validation for their statement. They are low-key getting validation for themselves saying that they're ugly. Why? Why are we doing that? And I'm sure we all know the statistic about how, you know, when social media began, depression and people like started rising. That's so fair. So fair. Like, it goes back to like the comparison is a thief of joy. You're constantly comparing yourself to everyone you see on social media. And yes, it is like all like the highlights and stuff, but your brain doesn't really register that. You see your friend's life in Europe or whatever, and you're like, wow, That's a pretty sick life. But nope, you don't see how like their parents are fighting every fucking day. You don't see how they fucking lost a shoe in the mud. You don't see how they got robbed or whatever. But yeah, even though we know that, we don't really register it when we go on social media. Man, this is turning into a fucking tangent, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Also, and one more thing, going on about how people are so concerned about how they look nowadays. Have you guys noticed the promotion of using Botox and plastic surgery even when you're fucking like, I don't know, 19 years old? Like, I knew someone in a uni class who considered getting Botox for the forehead because they read on TikTok that if you get it done at an early age, the wrinkles become way less visible in real life compared to getting Botox at like 40 years old. Why the fuck do you need Botox? You're not even 25, okay? Not even 25. You don't need Botox, I promise you. But let me just say this, if you get lip filler, if you get Botox, I don't give a fuck, okay? This is just my opinion. You can get it. I'm not gonna treat you any more differently. This is just how I view things. I'm just saying that on social media, right, something like, oh, you're not pretty, you have to look out for your aging symptoms, so this is it, right? And then they give you more of that, so they just feed you just more and more of whatever you're paying more attention to, whether you like it or not. Just, I don't know, it could just be pigs being beheaded one by one, and if you just read the comments and they're all in agreement about how disgusting this is, it doesn't care. TikTok will give you more of that because it knows that you'll pay more attention on the app and you'll stay on longer. And it just becomes an echo chamber from the same people just talking to one another and you just dipping your head in that. Does that sound great? And that's not limited to Botox or whatever the fuck. It goes towards politics as well. Just fed on more of the same shit that you've looked upon once. It's everything. Like, why are we telling kids to get lip fillers? Like, of course it's their choice if they want to, if they're an adult, whatever. But I'm saying, why are we stirring up the want in the first place? Oh, because it makes them spend more time on the app so they can sell more ads and generate more money? That's fucking great, I guess. Really? And listen, I'm not saying that I'm excluded from everything about this. I'm not just some sentient being watching over TikTok and just not being affected. I could feel myself being affected when I see this kind of shit as well. It doesn't have to be about, you know, like aesthetics or just whatever. It could be just about viewpoints or arguments or opinions. And then I just get fed a bunch of that and I'm like, why does it keep feeding me the same shit? I've already seen this video. It's just the same video except just a different person. Like, they literally just take a video with the exact same caption just because it got popular and they know that will be popular as well. Like, where's the creativity, man? So, I don't know where this came from. I was just like, I'm just really concerned about the kids of the next decade, you know? Because, okay, generations before mine, I'm Gen Z, whatever. They thought that we were on the brink of destruction, and we are, okay? I think most of us are depressed. But these kids, like Gen Alpha, when your life is just 8-second bits of why your life isn't great enough, or it's not good enough, or why your face isn't good enough, and why you should be mad at your genetics. What are we doing? This is fucked. Anyway, so I really didn't do the vlog part of the whole vlogging thing today, but tonight I'm watching Deadpool and Wolverine. That should be fun with the family. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a great family movie. Fucking R-rated movie. I'm sure it'll be great. Hopefully there's no fucking dildos being shoved up anyone. That would be awkward. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Whoa. It's the vlog outro. Yeah, I got bread like sourdough. Yeah, I need something that rhymes with outro. Yeah, cool. Peace out.